All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say we're live. You sure? You sure that we're live? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you were the one who was late, and yeah, well, it's going. We're live. All right, man. If we're live and you're ready to kick off the weekend wrestling show here at Don't Say the F Word, Mark the Monster, why don't you go ahead and do the intro and cue that intro music. All right. Sorry we're late. Well, he's got a broken foot, so he doesn't get around very quick. And I kept knocking the camera over. But anyway, I'm Mark the Monster. This is Don't Say the F Word, Pro Wrestling Combat Sports Podcast. Here comes our intro music from I Hate Vonnie over on Instagram. Illegal Brother-in-Law Joe, Takeover Show, WrestleMania Trivia. We're coming at you. Yeah, that's right. We're coming at you.
Women in this dope boy and baby, COD, double up, hands on the Kimbo, the clip on the extendo, the stick that I'm clutching in a kendo, count the bang like some thunders, no wonder they be praised. The necklace on Tundra, you reaching it, I'm 6 feet, I put them in a pack, on a Lundra, I'm blazing, keeping it a stack, boy, them shots they been grazing, all these niggas whack, though, you're not worth engaging, I'm that amazing, don't make the boy black news, you turn you to a stain, I'm on your head like some Beijing, push me to the edge while y'all down on that sand hill, covered by the blood, but it ain't my boy, them fans real, like me God body, niggas Christian when them things feel, metal in my hands, pray to Christ, boy, that thing still, got your mama fruiting on your corpse, how that pain feel, I've been all alone on my life and my lane still, standing up on business, I've been about that action, so bring your whole faction if your gang real.
I hate Vonnie.
Got it out the mud now.
All right. That was our intro music. Illegal Brother-in-Law Joe got to be coming in here any minute now. We are going to have the Illegal Brother-in-Law Joe Takeover Show this Easter Sunday. If you're not here live on Instagram, it's probably not Easter Sunday for you. You're probably on Spotify, YouTube Music, possibility you're over on Rumble. Who knows? I don't know where you're finding us at. Wait a minute. Did you say YouTube Music? Yeah. The podcast is available on YouTube Music as well. When did that happen? A couple days ago. And it's all of our episodes from 2024 are there. So if for some reason Joe can't get in, but if you've missed any of our interviews so far this year, if you've missed any of our weekend wrestlings, those are up on YouTube Music under the podcast tab. Don't say the F word. We are a pro wrestling combat sports podcast, and we don't use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. Don't let your friends use it either. Yeah, exactly. What Mark the Monster said. We don't use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. You shouldn't let your friends use it either. We are still not in our normal studio. We are still in the living room because I still have a broken foot. And I feel for Darby Allin because the injury sucks. It is not a good time. It's very annoying for myself and I believe everyone around me, to be honest with you. Not sure why Joe is not getting in here. I feel like it's a problem on his end and not ours. What? Why would it be a problem on our end and his would be fine? That doesn't make any. I agree. I hooked all this up and I got all the cords plugged in right, and we only knocked the camera over 17 times, so I think we ought to be fine. Yeah. We knocked the camera over a lot, but it seems to be working. I think we're fine. I don't know what the deal is for Joe. I think maybe he broke his shit. I broke my foot. Joe broke his phone. So maybe that's part of the issue. We're going to be doing some WrestleMania trivia. Joe's got some questions, and I know I'm not going to be able to answer because I got a terrible memory. We got a little bit of WrestleMania 24/7 happening on the TV from WWE's YouTube channel. Let's see, maybe we got Joe now. Maybe. I'm trying. I'm Joe. Joe, are you there? Joe? Joe? I don't see you. I'm looking, but I can't find him. And he's a tall guy too. So I mean, if he's there, we should be able to see him. Uh, I'm not sure what the issue is. Why we can't get Joe in? It says he's here. I don't hear him. Mark, do you hear him? I don't hear him. Joe, I don't hear you. You hear me? I don't see you and I don't hear you, Joe. All right, Joe's gonna reset real quick. While Joe works on getting that restarted, I'm going to touch a little bit on a question that I have leading into WrestleMania 40. Uh, that's next weekend. Anyone? Yeah, WrestleMania 40 next weekend, Philadelphia. Yeah. What's your question? Uh, my question is, as we go into WrestleMania 40, me and Joe we'll probably touch on this a little bit as we get into Joe's trivia. We got clearly The Rock is a heel right now, it, and but is Cody Rhodes the babyface? What do you mean? Why would Cody Rhodes not be the babyface? Well, okay, so how is Cody a babyface in WWE? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Cody's a guy who left WWE, talked not a whole lot of shit, but I mean he broke the throne with the sledgehammer. He created the competition, and then Cody comes back, wants to win the title his dad never won. Um, what if Cody Rhodes is the heel? What if Cody's already the heel in WWE? What if he's not the baby face in the traditional idea of a baby face in WWE? What if he's just a baby face to the fans who were so insistent that WWE create a better product and improve and get rid of the tired storylines they had circa 2018, 2019? What if Cody's just the babyface for that fan group? But what if overall WWE story, what if Cody's already a heel? What? Why is that so shocking for you? I just I don't know why it doesn't what I mean what how would Cody Rhodes be the heel? It doesn't make it. Your train of thought doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm just saying. He was very anti WWE. He created the alternative for WWE, and now he's insistent on finishing his story, not the WWE story, the Cody Rhodes story. What if what if Cody is a heel right now? I mean, that's what if he becomes a heel after Mania if he doesn't win? Okay, I mean, if he doesn't win, we could get there, right? But he's not a heel right now, and I don't think he's going to be one after Mania because he's going to win. It's certainly a possibility, and for some reason Joe cannot get in here, and I do not understand what's going on. I do not get why Joe is not able to join. But I'm just saying, I mean, it's certainly after Mania. If Cody's not victorious, I could definitely see him going the heel route. He could. I mean, what if if Seth Rollins interferes in Cody versus Roman and helps Cody win, does that make Cody a heel then? Because Seth is still technically not a baby face, right? Seth's got to still be a heel character, I think. I mean, no. What do you mean? Seth Rollins never did. Seth Rollins turn to a baby face, and like I didn't catch it. I mean, I don't feel like I ever seen Seth become a baby face. I feel like he's kind of always been a heel. Joe's saying it keeps telling him his request wasn't sent. Well, what's it say about the one I'm sending you, Joe?
There we go.
There we
There we go.
go.
There we go. Okay.
Finally. Joe, I found you. I found you.
After 5
You
tries.
acting like you were just looking for him. He's right there. He's fine. It's good. Joe, I missed you. I thought we were never going to find you again. I thought the Easter Bunny got your ass.
I feel the same way.
What? The Easter Bunny's evil. You don't like the Easter Bunny?
How the Easter Bunny evil?
Do you remember the White Rabbit?
From the Matrix?
Well, I mean, yeah, but also from Bray Wyatt's return.
Oh, yeah.
Follow the White Rabbit.
Yeah.
And we all didn't know who it was.
Yeah, I remember that.
I thought it was Big E.
Oh, no. It wasn't Biggie. Sorry for you.
I seen rabbits and a pancake image once.
Oh.
So I thought the White Rabbit was going to be Big E.
Oh, okay. I get where you're coming from now. Yeah.
He operates with that kind of logic, and he thinks that my idea that maybe Cody is a heel in WWE is far-fetched.
It's going to happen sooner or later.
Mm-mm.
Keep telling.
No, Joe. I don't mean it's going to happen sooner or later. I mean, what if Cody Rhodes is already a heel?
Okay. Please explain.
Okay. So, 2016, Cody asked for his release from WWE, right?
Right.
And Cody leaves and puts out his list that's been, often imitated, never duplicated, his list of people he wanted to face outside of WWE, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like
I follow you so far.
Yeah.
All right. Cody goes off on his own. Cody creates the idea of big name WWE stars going on every single podcast on the planet and talking. Like, Cody's the OG of what we see with pro wrestlers of every level right now, right? Like, not Sam podcast, Chris Van Fleet, all these guys who are getting these interviews with these stars, with these superstars after they leave. This is the framework Cody Rhodes built, right?
I would go with that, yeah.
I can't remember Cody going on Talk Is Jericho, but I'm sure he did.
He did. No, wait.
I don't remember it for some reason, but even if he didn't, the Talk Is Jericho stop you do whenever you leave WWE is only because Cody Rhodes did the Cody Rhodes tour when he left WWE.
Yeah.
StarCast, the whole event of StarCast, I feel like doesn't exist without Cody Rhodes leaving WWE and being so open to talk about his time, what he liked, what he didn't like, and how he felt about the whole process, right? Cody goes on, joins the Bullet Club, kind of revolutionizes factions in professional wrestling. I would argue the Bullet Club may be, in fact, the most important faction ever in pro. You think Bullet Club is more important than DX, NWO, Four Horsemen? I absolutely do.
I think he believes that in the 2010 century, they are the greatest faction.
in this moment, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I could feel different an hour from now. But in this very moment while I'm talking shit, I think Bullet Club is the most important fact. Okay? This could change. I'm not saying I'm not hard pressed in my ideas. These are ideas, not beliefs. They can change.
I got you.
All right. So Cody goes on. Helps the Bullet Club rise to supremacy. Tons of T-shirts get sold. Rages war with WWE. We're talking that being the elite on YouTube was like the catalyst for everything anti-WWE at the time. It was F the revival. It was making fun of all the little tropes they do in WWE, watching the TV from a weird angle, all these things they made fun of. And then what they do, January 1st, 2019, what they do? They created the competition. And then at Double or Nothing, Cody smashes the throne with a sledgehammer. With you so far. Then Cody goes on. AEW stomps NXT head-to-head on Wednesday night. Sends NXT back to Tuesday night. Yeah, WWE is going to tell the story. Congratulations, you beat our developmental. The reality is AEW dominated the third brand of WWE, and NXT at that time was the alternative to main roster WWE until AEW came along.
That is true.
And NXT was Triple H's baby. From the cradle to the grave, NXT belonged to the game at that time. In those moments, when Cody led the charge of AEW being so hot that it only existed. AEW only came into existence because WWE sucked so bad at that time.
Yeah.
And then Cody goes and helps demolish NXT in the ratings. Demolish is a bit of a stretch. Okay. It's a bit of a stretch. Whatever. Like I said, I'm talking shit here, but I'm just trying to get to my point.
All right, let's get to your point.
Okay. So Cody leads the charge. The anti-Triple H charge. The anti-WWE charge. Anti-everything that's the Fed.
Mm-hmm.
Then he comes back. Now, the reality is he came back to a place that should have been a hostile territory for him.
Mm-hmm.
All those fans in that arena, whenever Cody came back at WrestleMania 2 years ago, should have booed Cody Rhodes because he's the anti-WWE guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of true. All right.
We'll go with that.
But they didn't boo him. Instead, they cheered.
Because they knew.
They cheered for Cody against Seth Rollins.
Because he's a free agent.
Seth Rollins, a guy who came up through that NXT developmental product, a guy who was the workhorse for WWE while Cody was away building the alternative. They cheered him that night, and they booed Seth Rollins. And then they kept doing that. They kept cheering Cody. They kept booing Seth. Now we come to Cody versus Roman. Roman Reigns. A WWE product built and manufactured by the corporation itself.
Mm-hmm.
Sculpted by the hands of Vince McMahon. Big dog. A guy who was WWE through and through, and until he became the tribal chief affiliated with Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns was being booed out of the arena.
Mm-hmm.
While Cody was leading the charge of a revolution that was anti-WWE, fans got up and walked out on Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns, main event. all out of it.
That
At a paper.
that one shouldn't even count.
It
Shouldn't count.
happened, though.
It happened, yes.
While Cody was motivating these people to be anti-WWE, they were walking out of Roman Reigns main event matches. Seth Rollins main evented a pay-per-view Hell in a Cell match opposite Bray Wyatt as The Fiend. They booed the ending and chanted AEW as the pay-per-view went off the air. Cody Rhodes is responsible for that.
Okay. That match was bad anyway. That doesn't count.
But without AEW, without what Cody helped create, they never would have booed like that because they didn't have an alternative to look at and say that product's better. That product has more meaning and more substance than what you just crammed down our throats. Cody's responsible for Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins being booed in main event world title matches. And he wants to come back and be the guy.
I'll go with that.
If you're a WWE fan, if that's what you are, and you're not a pro wrestling fan, you're just a WWE fan. If you're one of those anti-AEW WWE fans that the internet wrestling community seems to be chock full of, just overflowing with people who have that sentiment, then to those fans, Cody Rhodes should be a heel going into WrestleMania 40. Roman Reigns and The Rock should be your baby faces protecting WWE from a Cody Rhodes, from a CM Punk. Seth Rollins shouldn't be trusting Cody Rhodes, not the other way around. We shouldn't be speculating is Seth going to turn on Cody. We should be assuming Seth has to turn on Cody because Seth should never even be aligned with Cody Rhodes. Seth Rollins should be on the other side of this.
But remember, a few weeks ago, I said Cody Rhodes was going to turn heel after Mania, and you said that was stupid. You said that was dumb.
What if Cody's already the heel, and we just don't understand it yet? And AEW fans wanted Cody to turn heel. They booed him and threw his belt back at him because they wanted him to be a bad guy. And he said he was never going to turn heel. And to Cody, in his mind, he thought that promo was him turning heel. He thought it was him being the bad guy.
Now,
What if that was him turning heel? And what if he never ever became a babyface? What if what we've been seeing has just been Cody Rhodes being a WWE heel while being an anti-WWE babyface?
I say he did a very good job. Even having all them little 5 to 12 years old reaching for that belt and getting his autograph, they're doing a good job.
Why you look so sad? I just what Joe?
Yeah.
He kind of makes sense.
Somewhat. But I'm just saying, all the little 5 to 12 year olds. I see it.
What if Cody's an anti-WWE guy? What if he's that heel? What if he's, what if he's just a babyface to people who didn't like the product before?
That's a very good question.
You think about it.
Yeah.
Why is the Roman Reigns character able to exist at the level it exists at? Where'd Joe just go?
I'm right here. Happy wrestling. Yeah. Ooh.
Licorice.com. Not an official sponsor of this episode, but still going to represent them. We got delicious. The little crunchies. It's a crunchies mini mix. Kind of like a Good and Plenty.
Okay, good.
Yeah, black licorice in the middle, a little candy coating on the outside. And, can I have some? There you go. So I'm just saying, what if we've been wrong the last 2 years?
They did.
Well,
They did a very good job then. That's all I gotta say. They did a very, very good job.
why does the Roman Reigns character exist today as a tribal chief? Why is
Turned heel.
well, no, but why? What was the thing that helped Roman get over?
He came back from the leukemia. Was it leukemia? Yeah.
Well, but even after that, January of 2020, Roman Reigns was involved in a feud with Baron Corbin, where they were putting dog food on each other and dressing up in dog mascot costumes. So, like, this is a reminder of everyone who's like, "Oh, WWE is so much better than AEW," yada yada yada. January 2020, that was your main storyline on SmackDown, was Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin putting dog food on each other's heads.
Yeah, they ain't like that. That was Vinnie Mac's idea, not they didn't want to do it.
I mean, clearly, because that dog food looked like dog shit and it was being put on people's heads, so obviously that's a Vince McMahon idea.
It was.
Just saying that, hey, that's what the product was January 2020. You fast forward to August of 2020, which a lot of this will be covered tonight on A&E's biography of Roman Reigns. August of 2020, Roman Reigns returns as the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
Took out Braun Strowman. Here, Braun Strowman.
With who at his side?
Paul Heyman came like 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks later.
Raw, they go to the back, and who's sitting on the couch next to Roman? Paul Heyman. Who did Paul Heyman learn from? Who was Paul Heyman's teacher in professional wrestling?
He had a couple. He had a few, but
primary.
Senior.
Like 19 years old. Well, yeah, Vince Senior was a guy he's taking pictures of, but then Paul Heyman got to sit right next to Dusty Rhodes in creative meetings, and Paul Heyman developed a very close relationship with Dusty Rhodes and the Rhodes family. Without Dusty, no tribal chief on multiple levels. Dusty was the head of it, was running NXT, helped developing those guys, helped develop Roman as a wrestler, but then the tribal chief character comes at the hands of Paul Heyman after his many years of tutelage under the great Dusty Rhodes. So,
dealing with all the Samoan families.
Mm-hmm. There's a deep-rooted connection between these two characters, and interesting parallels where Cody's the guy who went against the grain. Cody's the guy who rebelled, went away, came back. I just think maybe Cody's character is a little bit more complex in WWE than what we all feel it's been. He's not just a white meat babyface. And all of that could be the catalyst for a straight-up heel turn post-Mania. I don't think that's what's going to happen. But I'm just saying, maybe he's been a heel this whole time.
I have to think this over tonight. I have to think this over and get back with you.
This is the idea that popped in my head when I woke up at 3:30 this morning and couldn't fall back to sleep. Has Cody been a heel this entire time?
Oh, okay. And I went to sleep at 3:30. Okay, cool. All right.
You were awake until 3:30 in the morning?
There was a party going on. I had to go to the party, you know.
God. I hope you had a great time. Every bit of that sounds terrible to me.
It was okay. But
so it's been an interesting week in pro wrestling. Before we get to trivia, before we get to the illegal brother-in-law takeover, there's a few things I want to touch on.
Okay.
Let's talk a little bit about Raw.
All right.
What are your thoughts of that? So Monday night, Cody comes out, Rock comes out, whispers to him, leaves us on a cliffhanger as the show continues. Show goes off. The show comes to a close of the Bloodline jumping Cody and then the beatdown of Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
On top of that, we had a great Ricochet match in the show. We had a lot of good matches, but overall, what you think?
It was good. I see that. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. All right, so check it out. Interruption y'all real fast, but I did some cooking today, so.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so.
What you cooking?
I was already done, but I'll show you later. I know you gotta eat healthy and all for you and Mindy. So.
Ooh.
Yeah, pork chops. You got some potato, mac and cheese.
Look at that mac and cheese.
I know ain't that bad. It's my mom's recipe, so holla. Shout out to mom. Yeah. But yeah, go right. Dig right on in. It's gonna take a lot of meat. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Oh, cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Raw was pretty good. It was good. I think I would say that whoever the Rock whispered to Cody, he must have told him something because he is the final boss.
What he whispered was, tonight, I'm going to make you bleed.
For real?
That's what he whispered.
Tonight?
I posted it on on the Instagram page shortly after I figured it out on Monday night. Before Cody started bleeding, I figured it out.
I'm glad you did. But I kept watching trying to figure out what he said, but tonight I'm gonna make you bleed. Okay.
So I was okay with it. I liked kind of how they did incorporated the weight belt and had him wipe the blood on the weight belt. That's why I said MJF should have done with the damn scarf. Remember, I said that.
You did say that. You did.
People are referring to that Raw as minimally the best Raw in decades, at least
Top 3
in the last decade. Some people said maybe the best Raw ever, and some people called it the return of the Attitude Era. What are your thoughts?
They're doing more cussing, more violence. Since Vinny McDonald, you can do blood again. You can, besides they try to run somebody over, they might even bring back the steel chairs, hit to the face. Pow. But concussion protocol, so they probably won't do that. But I say they're making it more entertaining.
I would argue that they're making it more a different E word than entertaining. Mm-hmm. I would say they're making it more elite. Because I think this Monday's Raw was the most AEW episode of Monday Night Raw they've ever had.
You could be right.
The cussing, the violence, the blood, the good matches. The Ricochet's match was a very AEW match.
Ricochet style like that, been like that for a while.
They've had Ricochet handcuffed, man. He's not been able to wrestle Ricochet style. They had to put together a great Ricochet match to compete with the likes of Will Ospreay. But I think for all these lapsed fans who are coming back to WWE because they feel like it's a return of the Attitude Era, they need to tune in on Wednesday night. They need to watch Dynamite.
Yeah, everybody should watch Dynamite here and there. Sometimes Dynamite is good. Sometimes I would say the first hour of Dynamite has been getting a little better than the second. It's getting a little better first hour, but second hour, it still got its moments.
Yeah, I think AEW's been solid. You know, I think Collision was a really good show last night.
It was good.
The return of Matt Cardona.
I wasn't expecting that. That's one thing that
I was not expecting that either. They put together a good match too.
It was good. I thought it was gonna be somebody from Christie's group, but yeah, it was Matt
That's
Cardona.
that's two Edge matches I've enjoyed. How's that for a shocker? I've enjoyed what Edge has been doing.
That is a shocker,
Right?
right?
There's speculation that post WrestleMania the Usos get put back together.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh.
All right, Joe.
All right.
It's the illegal brother-in-law takeover show.
Oh boy, here we go. Hold up. You want to stay for
Everyone
the question?
live on Instagram, or if you're checking us out, not live on Instagram, I will give a little bit of time for you guys to try and answer these questions.
Stay for it.
I don't know how many questions Joe's going to be asking me. Mark, you guys get in on this. To get Mark the Monster back over here on the other side of things. Because as we all know, I have a terrible memory.
Okay. I tell you what. Here's the thing. There are 20 questions. Okay, 20 questions.
20 questions.
But wait. Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Questions 5 and 10 are your lifeline questions, which means you got to get the correct answer and the correct WrestleMania.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Joe.
It's simple. They're easy ones. I promise you. They're easy. Okay? And they're also multiple choice and true and false. Okay?
All right, let's go. I'm ready. I don't care if he is or not. I think I can do this. You think you got this?
You think you got this?
He thinks he's got this.
Okay. And would you want a timer or no timer? I can do 30 seconds. Which one would you feel comfortable with?
I mean, if we allow me to just think endlessly, we're probably going to be in bad shape. I mean, I will tap immediately if I know I don't know the answer. So we could timer it.
Okay.
Give the people at home some time to think.
All right. So I'll do time for 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
All right.
Legit.
Well, Joe, whenever you're ready, this is your show now. You're in charge. Take it over. Let her rip.
Here we go. Question number 1. What was the original name for WrestleMania?
Wait, you mean the original name that Vince McMahon pitched?
That's the one.
Howard Finkel came up with WrestleMania. I believe what Vince pitched was like, man, it was something stupid.
Yeah.
I think it was Colossal Tussle.
Damn. With non-specific, Colossal Tussle is correct. Hey, man, I got deep
Great
question,
job,
man. Come on,
Mark. That's one on the board for Mark.
I went deep in the question, man. Okay. Question number 2. What day was the first WrestleMania?
The date or the day of the week?
The date. What date was the first WrestleMania? You'll be surprised. All right. 13 seconds.
Is it like
You close.
the first one was in February, wasn't it?
2 seconds.
I don't got it, Joe.
All right. The correct answer was March 31st, 85.
Today's March 31st.
How did you get it today?
That's crazy.
All right. Here come your multiple choice questions. You ready?
I'm ready. Multiple choice. This should be easier.
When did Money in the Bank debut at what WrestleMania? Is it A, 19, B, 20, C, 21, or D, 22?
So I initially was thinking it was WrestleMania 21, but Man, I'm going WrestleMania 22. I think it's
Damn.
21. I think it's 22.
Final. You got 10 seconds. Give me final answer.
I got 22. He's got 21. I think it's 22. I think it was later.
All right. If you going with 22, I feel bad for you. You should listen to Mark. It was 21.
Why'd you let me get it wrong? I tried telling you, but you could have just nudged me and let me know I was wrong. I literally gave you my answer.
Okay.
All right. You got the hint because I thought 21. I knew the answer. Okay,
All right.
whatever.
All right. Number 4. When was Rayla versus Sean ladder match? A, 9, B, 10, C, 11, or D, 8?
I believe that was WrestleMania 10. I think it was 11. I definitely think it was 10.
You're right. It was 10.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, well, whatever.
All right. Here, you ready
Why
for the
you so
lifeline?
mad?
You ready for the lifeline question?
Sure.
All right. Lifeline question. How many times did The Rock versus Stone Cold happen at WrestleMania? Remember, how many times in the correct year? And you'll have your bonus, your lifeline.
I gotta have.
The Mania.
Oh my god,
This Mania.
dude! Do you know what? I have no idea. Rock Austin was before I was alive.
Well, I ain't put the years, man. I put the number.
Oh man, we got WrestleMania 17.
Oh my god! Okay, what you got?
Your live audience got it already. I got WrestleMania 17,
Oh, time.
and I don't know the other.
All right. There were 3. They fought 3 times at WrestleMania 15, 17, and 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the gaps were that far apart from the first time to the last time.
Yeah. I know. Okay. Here we go. My guest's going to know this answer before you.
You did terrible on that. Yeah, Mark, I know I did terrible on that.
Okay. My guest's going to know this answer before all y'all, so I ain't going to take it. At WrestleMania 7, question number 6, WrestleMania number 7, who was Taker's first opponent for the start of the streak? Is it
Superfly
A?
Jimmy Snuka.
Ooh, damn.
I don't even need multiple choice for that one.
Okay. There we go. We good.
How did you know that so fast? I don't know. I have a really good memory for WrestleMania 6. It's probably the WrestleMania I've watched.
Okay.
The 2 WrestleManias I've watched the most are 6 and 13. But I have a good memory because 5 was Hogan Savage, 6 was Hogan Warrior, 7 was Hogan Slaughter. I don't remember 8.
They can hear me. I got the iPad on so they can hear me on the live. So my bad. All right. Here we go. Number 7.
Number 7.
It's another Taker question. WrestleMania 18. Taker found out about the streak. Who was his 10th opponent? Is it A, Triple H, B, Orton, C, Flair? That's when the streak became popular.
I'm gonna say Triple H.
You saying Triple H?
Yeah, I think it was.
You know,
I think Triple H. I'm thinking it was Randy Orton. Why would you think Orton? Legend killer, dead man.
15 seconds. I need an answer.
And I got Triple H. He's got Randy Orton.
All right. You both are wrong. It was Ric Flair.
Really?
I know you get it. Yes. If you go back and watch, that's when they came out. They started talking about, hey, you're undefeated at WrestleMania. And then It was Flair, and he went like, doop, doop. He did the 10 fingers.
Watching Flair and Shawn right now.
Oh man, you got two questions. Oh wait, 3. You got 3 right so far. We making good.
That's not bad. That's better than the Rumble.
All right, easy question.
It's better than the Rumble, man.
Easy question. Number 8 is an easy question. I made it easy. WrestleMania 20. Cena won his first title, the blank, against blank.
It was the U.S. title. Who did Cena beat for the U.S. title? Was it Kurt Angle? No, it was not Kurt Angle. Definitely not Kurt Angle.
Not Kurt Angle.
U.S. title. Man, I want to say Rey Mysterio, but I know that's not right. I don't got this one.
You don't got this one?
I do not have this one.
All right.
U.S. title again.
Time's up.
Against Eddie?
You was right. It was the U.S. title, but it's the big show. He forgot.
Holy crap.
He forgot.
That's a big guy to forget. Yeah, it is.
I'll give you half a point for that one. I'll give you half a point.
Half a point. I think that's fair. I got the belt right.
Okay.
What year was that?
Okay. WrestleMania 20 was I don't even know what year it was.
20 years ago. So 04.
04. No. 03. 03. Yeah. Before. Yeah. 4. Yeah, it was 4. All right. Like I said, here's another easy question. Question number 9. WrestleMania
Number
17. The main event was Stone Cold versus The Rock. But what was the main match that took over the show? Starting now. Timer starting now.
The Dudleys versus the Hardys versus Edge and Christian.
That is correct.
Yeah. You didn't even guess. You didn't answer the question at all. Why are you celebrating?
All right.
We're a team.
All right.
No. Now we're a team.
All right. Here's a bonus question. If you get it right, remember, you got to tell the answer too, okay? True or false?
True.
Triple H.
No, that's not how this works.
Okay. True or false? Triple H versus Taker only happened twice at Mania.
That's true. Yeah, I agree with him. It's true.
Okay. It's the final answer. You saying it's true?
I think it's true. I think there's only two. I think there's only twice.
Okay. All right. So, you got 10 seconds. I'll let you think about it. I
don't like how you're leading me to want to say false now. I'm staying true. I'm not changing my mind. Even if I'm wrong, I'm going to stay being wrong.
Right.
That
Time's up.
Makes no sense.
Your time is up.
All right, what we got?
It's false.
I figured.
3 times. 17, 27. Damn, you got that. Damn, I ain't gonna say nothing. 17, 27, and 28.
You're not
all right.
very good at answering these questions.
All right.
I'm aware of that.
All right. Here we go. 11.
Can I get a different partner, Joe? This guy doesn't know nothing.
You want a lifeline? I got a lifeline over here. He got the answers. He know the answer too. Nah, that don't be fair.
What's the next question?
All right.
11. I'll tell you if this guy's going to know it.
All right. 11. True or false? Before WrestleMania 2-night event, with every WrestleMania on a Sunday. I repeat. Before WrestleMania 2-night event, with every WrestleMania on a Sunday. 30 now.
No, there were definitely WrestleManias that were not on Sundays.
You saying it's true? You saying it's false? Is that your final answer? You saying false?
Yeah, I'm saying false. There were definitely WrestleManias not on Sundays.
You are correct. It's false. WrestleMania 2 was on a Monday.
See, I knew he would know. I knew he would know. And WrestleMania 2 was also simulcast from 3 different locations, and it was broadcast in different theaters.
All right.
Here's a trivia question for you, Joe.
Okay.
Where did I watch WrestleMania 2 live? So WrestleMania 2 took place in 1985.
Yeah, nice.
I would have been 3 years old. 2 and a half, whatever.
Yeah, we'll go there.
Where was I to watch WrestleMania 2 live?
I'm going to say your dad's house.
Nope. How could you possibly have watched it? It was in 3 locations.
What was it?
Lorraine Palace Theater. The Lorraine Palace Theater showed WrestleMania 2.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Cool. Okay.
I don't
Are you ready for
remember it because I was like 2.5 years old, but the way the story was told to me was that we went there to watch it. And they had it on on the movie screen at Lorraine Palace Theater. It's just like it was on pay-per-view. It was up on the screen, and we were there and watched it.
I got my dad about this. All right, okay, here we go. Question 12. This is another true and false, okay?
False. No, that's not.
Okay. The Intercontinental Championship only headlined one WrestleMania. Timer.
WrestleMania 6, Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan, title against title.
Damn! That is correct. It was Hogan. Hogan had the WWF. Warrior had the IC. Title was title. Warrior won. That was right. Damn. I'm surprised you got that.
I told you. WrestleMania 6. 6 and 13 are the WrestleManias I've watched the most.
Okay. We had 13. At WrestleMania 29. Ooh, shit. WrestleMania 29. Jericho's opponent made his debut match. Like his very first match wrestling in the ring. His debut match. WrestleMania 29 versus Chris Jericho.
I have no idea. I don't even have a guess. Not even a guess. You can't even take a shot in the dark on this one. Yeah, I got nothing. I mean, who would have debuted against Jericho?
5 seconds.
You said 29. Was it Fandango?
Oh, you got it right on the money. It was Fandango.
I like how he made you think he didn't know.
That was good. Okay. We moving on. All right. Now this is where you should have won the lifeline. This is where you should have won them lifelines because now we're getting a little bit harder.
Ah, crap. This is not going to be good.
All right. Question 4.
What's my current score?
Current score.
Since me
All right,
and Mark are a team, Mark said we're a team, so I get his points also.
All right. Your current score is right now 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, 5, 6, 6.5.
I feel like 6.5 is a decent score.
Hey, it's all good with me. All right. Okay, WrestleMania 16. Remember WrestleMania 16?
16?
Yeah, okay, here we go. At WrestleMania 16, the Fatal 4-Way with Big Show, Rock, Triple H, Mick Foley. Each one came out with a McMahon.
A McMahon in every corner.
Yes. So who came out with who? In the corner. Sorry now.
Okay. Foley had Linda McMahon.
Correct.
The Rock had Vince.
The Rock had Vince. Correct.
Triple H had Stephanie.
Correct.
Big Show had Shane O'Mac.
There we go.
Look at you. You did a great job.
Big Show.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, I appreciate
Big
it.
Show, Shane, Vince.
Here
Brock. There we go.
the money.
All right.
Yeah, don't do the Here Comes the Money dance.
You had to get. You was going to roll too, just so you know, okay? All right. Here we go. All right. Now, question number 15. Cody versus Roman will be the 7th back-to-back WrestleMania match. Besides Shawn versus Taker and Triple H versus Taker, what are the other 4 matches that went back-to-back? If you can't think of all 4, I was at 2. Okay, I was at 2. Sorry now.
Rock and Cena.
That is 1. Got 10 seconds.
Cena and Orton.
No.
Roman and Lesnar.
Oh, nope. You got 1. I say I'll give you 2. I'll give you another half a point for that. Okay. Here we go with half a point.
Wait, who were they?
The other 3 that you didn't get. Bret Hart versus Yokozuna, WrestleMania 9 and 10. Hogan versus Andre, 3 and 4. And last but not least, Hardy, Dudley, Edge and Christian, 16 and 17.
Dang.
I went on good. Okay.
That was a tricky one.
I know. Here's another tricky one for you. WrestleMania has had 8 non-title main events. 8. I will accept 3 or 4. Okay. You can say 3 or 4. Whichever one's supposed to vote. And I will add 45 seconds to this one since it's going to be like a good long one. Okay, so one more time. WrestleMania has had 8 non-title main events. I will accept 3 or 4. Starting now.
Do you know any of these? I don't know a dang one.
They are popular ones. You said one of the matches before, okay?
Yeah. We got Rock Cena.
Correct. That's 1.
Do 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 do. Why is that the only one I can think of?
7, 6, 7.
Yeah, I got Rock Cena. I can't think of other ones that were non-titles.
Okay.
There were 8. You can only think of 1. You didn't think of any, man.
Okay. I'm sorry, but you got that one wrong. So sorry. All right. The other 7. The other 7 was Taker versus AJ, the Boneyard match.
Wait, that was main event?
That was the main event.
Really?
Really. Next. Taker versus Shawn, career versus streak. Next.
Okay.
Next. Taker versus Roman. You got The Rock versus Cena.
Wait, Taker Roman was main event that year?
Yeah, when he wasn't himself, he about failed on the whole entire match. Yeah, that was the main event.
Huh.
Next.
No wonder they needed AEW to exist.
You got Rock versus Cena. There was Hogan versus Sid. There was Mr. T.
No, Hogan versus Sid was a title match.
You sure it was?
Pretty sure.
There was one that wasn't a non-title match. I'll look it up.
I might be wrong, but it doesn't matter. I didn't guess it anyway. So
okay. Yeah. Next, you got Mr. T versus Piper.
I guess we also have WrestleMania 1 of Mr. T and Hope versus Piper and Paul Orndorff.
There you go. That's the next one. That's the next one.
Yeah.
And the last one. Lawrence Taylor versus Bam Bam Bigelow.
Was that main event that year?
That was the main event. Yes, it was.
Wow.
I'm dead serious. That was the main event.
Okay. Well, I have a follow-up question for you.
Go ahead.
What future United States champion was part of Lawrence Taylor versus Bam Bam Bigelow's match? Who was not Bam Bam Bigelow?
I just watched that too. Damn, I just watched it too. I don't think about that. Oh shit. I don't even know. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I'll give you a hint.
Yep. Really?
It was a horseman.
I know it was a horseman. It wasn't Ric Flair. No, I wasn't Flair.
Come on, Joe. Even I know this one. How do you know this?
Yeah, how you know? I got lost.
I'm a big Bam Bam Bigelow fan.
I don't know.
Steve Mongo McMichaels. Mongo was on the outside of the ring because him and Lawrence Taylor were on the same football team. I do not know what that football team was.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. All right. That's it. Okay, you got me. All right. We had 17. We had 17. Okay. At which WrestleMania did Taker lose the streak?
I want to say 31. I know it was Lesnar. Yeah, pretty sure it was 31.
30. That's a final answer?
Is that your final answer? I'm going to go with 31. I'm pretty sure it was WrestleMania 31.
You were close. It was 30.
Really?
It was 30.
Damn. Thought it was 31.
It was 30. Okay.
What year was that?
10 years ago. Today, 10 years ago. So, 14.
All right. Makes sense.
All right. Question 18.
God, it's hard to believe that was 10 years ago already.
I know. 10 years ago. All right. Question 18. Who has headlined the most WrestleMania?
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns? That's a final.
Yeah.
That's a final answer?
Yeah, I think it's got to be Roman. I think Roman beat Hogan for main events at WrestleMania.
Okay. You're wrong.
Is it Cena?
No. Hogan is still in the lead with 8. This WrestleMania coming up will be Roman's 8th headlining.
So this year Roman's tied Hogan. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a technicality. No, I'm wrong. It hasn't. The 8th one hasn't happened yet for Roman. So.
Yeah. Today, next Sunday will be his 8th tied with Hogan.
Well, next Saturday will be his 8th. Next Sunday will be his 9th.
Oh, shit. I don't know if they're going to count that. Will they count that?
They have to count it. He's main event in 2 nights.
Okay. I guess so.
A week from now, I'm right on my answer.
All right. Question number 19. Who now holds the record for the longest streak since Taker lost at WrestleMania? The answer will surprise you.
Dude, I have no idea.
Okay.
Who's currently working on a Mania streak?
I'll give you mostly because he had tag team partners helping at Mania, and then he did.
Is it The Miz?
No.
There's no way it's The Miz, bro. Come on now.
Okay. As of right now, with 4 wins at WrestleMania, it's held down by Rob Van Dam.
Huh.
I know, it's crazy. All right. Question 20. The last and final question. Mr. WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels.
HBK.
HBK. What is
Michael Hicken.
What is
The show
his WrestleMania
stopper.
record? Yes. What is his WrestleMania record at WrestleMania? I'll give you a hint. He had 17 matches.
Twelve and 5.
12 and 5.
12 and 5. I have no idea.
All right.
I'm gonna go 13 and 4.
I'll give you
I'm 12.
credit. I'll give you credit.
Am I close?
You were close. It was 6 wins, 11 losses.
Jeez. How is he Mr. WrestleMania if he's lost that many times?
Hey, they say he
Valid question.
He puts on a good show at every WrestleMania.
That's true. That is true. How did I do? I feel like I didn't do well.
All right. So let's go back. Where we at? All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you got another half, so you want the 8. 8.
That's not bad. Getting a score of 8 is pretty decent. I mean, I did terrible for Rumble trivia. Yeah, you really did. You stunk up the joint. Yeah, I did bad on Rumble trivia.
I know.
That was fun. Those were good questions.
Oh. I didn't expect you to get the first one. I didn't expect you to get the WrestleMania 16. I'm like, hey, damn, you got it.
You're going to have to send me those questions, and I'll throw them up on the website for everyone to do their own trivia. If you played along while you're checking out the podcast, hop over to our Instagram, drop your score on the post I did for this episode with Joe's big head as the centerpiece right there. That's going to be the thumbnail for this on Spotify and YouTube. I just have your big head on it. That's going to be funny. Yeah, I might put bunny ears on you too.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, those are really good questions. I kind of can't believe I actually got 8. I was nervous about this all week. I totally thought I was going to tank this. I didn't do good, but what is that, 40%? 45% maybe?
8 out of 20? Oh. We'll go 40.
It's a failing grade, but this isn't my first F, so I think I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
All right, Joe. This is the last week on the road to WrestleMania. What are your predictions for the week?
Prediction is
Cody and The Rock will both be in Brooklyn tomorrow night for Raw. Does Cody get his revenge?
I'm going to say it's either Thursday or Friday. They have another press conference. I'm going to say Cody takes out The Rock at one of the press conference instead of tomorrow night. I'm going to say it's the Dudley Boys inducting Paul Heyman, since they're going to be there.
The Dudleys are just now making their way to the ring.
Oh, no.
The Dudleys are inducting Paul?
I think that's who's going to induct them because they said they're going to be there
I thought
in Philly. So
it would be Tommy Dreamer.
I don't know. But I'm saying I think it's going to be the Dudleys induct them. And let's see. I'm going to say your boy LA Knight going to get his last final revenge on AJ Styles.
I like the LA Knights being a little bit more Stone Cold Steve Austin lately.
Yeah.
A little less Rock, a little more Stone Cold.
And I'm going to say Damian Priest does cash in at WrestleMania and wins.
You think he robs Drew of his moment, or does he rob Seth?
He's going to rob Drew. Judgment Day. This is going to be Judgment Day takeover WrestleMania. Judgment Day going to rule. They're going to take out everybody. That's my prediction.
What if Damian Priest cashes in on Cody Rhodes?
That'd be something.
What if you take the belt off of Roman, you put it on Cody, and then Damian Priest immediately takes that away from the fans and beats Cody Rhodes?
That'd be good.
Damian Priest becomes the biggest heel in the company. He becomes the biggest heel in pro wrestling.
Mm-hmm. That'd be something, yeah.
Imagine the surprise.
Well, they did say they want to separate them from Judgment Day. So, yeah, I'll go with that.
Like, imagine if he tried to cash in on Drew or Seth and it got messed up and he couldn't cash in. And then he comes back right at the end. Cody wins. Everyone celebrates. His pyro goes off. He's making his way up the ramp. And Priest comes out and takes him out and beats him. While the credits are on the screen. While the little copyright thing's up. Damian Priest beats Cody Rhodes.
That's a Triple H thing. That's not bad. I'll go with it.
How crazy would that be?
I'll say they have to do it halfway in the middle of that ramp because it's probably going to be long as walk down there.
Probably. I've only seen like a little bit of the stage setup. I haven't seen too much. But, man, could you imagine?
Ooh, you become the biggest heel in the world right there.
You give the crowd the feel-good moment of Cody winning, and then you take it all away. Imagine that being the thing that turns Cody Rhodes heel. Or did he be the babyface? What would he be? Where's his allegiance go then? You then get Cody out of the bloodline thing, finally.
Yeah.
You could put that to bed.
But then
what if you get The Rock turning on Roman for Cody to win, just to have Damian Priest cash in and beat Cody?
That'd be that'll be like an unexpected moment.
You could put a whole lot of things to bed in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Tie up every loose end and progress forward.
Yeah. I ain't even mad about that.
That will never happen. But just imagine if it did.
I know it will never happen. But yeah.
That's too much. That's too much of a swerve for the sake of having us. Like, it's got purpose. It puts storylines to bed. It ties things up. You can make new storylines moving forward. Like, it wouldn't be bad for us wrestling fans. But for all the casuals you just pulled back into the product, they'd be so mad. They'd be so mad.
Yeah.
Well, with that, Joe, thank you for all your hard work putting together those trivia questions.
Yeah.
Guys, we'll try to figure out a way to get those trivia questions to you, or you can just keep watching this episode over and over again and boost those views and listens. You could do that. You guys just write them down yourself. That would save me the effort, but we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Let us know what your score is. See if you can beat me and Mark with our fantastic score of 8.
Yes, I'll probably have to text it out on the phone because my handwriting ain't that great. So,
Now, I can't judge. My handwriting looks like I wrote with my feet. So, but
okay, well, never
thank
mind.
you. Thank you, everyone, for checking us out. Not a sponsor of this episode, but licorice.com. They've been great partners with us before. Still have a promo code out there, FWord15, which leaves 15%. Get yourself some candies. But that's it. That's all I got this week, guys. We are on the final stretch, road to WrestleMania. Tons of wrestling happening this week. We got Supercard of Honor on Friday. We got NXT. We got all kinds of stuff this week. It's going to be a busy week.
Yeah.
So make sure you're following us on Instagram. That's where all the updates come. You can follow us on Facebook, but generally speaking, if it doesn't post from Instagram to Facebook, it doesn't end up there because I don't really like posting things on Facebook. But thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. We are a pro wrestling and combat sports podcast. We don't use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. I'm Jeremy. Orange Guy was Mark the Monster. This has been the Illegal Brother-in-Law Joe Takeover Show with WrestleMania Trivia. We will return with a trivia show again for SummerSlam that takes place in Cleveland, our hometown.
Yeah.
We will figure out how we're going to do that, but I don't know. We'll figure something out.
I just want everybody to know I won't be there. I won't be there.
You're not going to SummerSlam?
I ain't trying to pay $190 to be up way up top, cheapest seat. Nah.
Hey, if we get press credentials, we'll be there. If we don't get press credentials, we'll be somewhere else. There's no way I'm paying money to be in that crowd of people. Not going to happen. There's too many people for me. I don't get out like that. That's too much. Thank you, everyone, for checking us out. We'll see you on the next one. We're out.
All right. See ya.